Hi there, it's Jocelyn here from A Balanced Life, and you've caught me sitting in one of my old armchairs. You can see the structure in the background of a wall that we've taken out in our new place, and I'm thinking a little bit about this week's blog post actually, and it's all about basically when we're aware of the fact that our nervous systems are well and truly overloaded. That, you can see when things are going awry, when that stack comes along and you get one thing after the next thing, after the next thing, after the next thing, kind of added on top in terms of triggers for your nervous system. And you kind of have to work your way through it, but you really are aware of what is going on. And it's that awareness that really helps in terms of being able to mitigate to a certain extent the impacts of that on our nervous systems. I've had a classic example of that over the last 6.5 months or so with this sort of big life transition that we've been going through. That's my husband and I. Moving from a home we'd been in for a very long period of time that really kind of defined who I was in the world, really, over that younger period of my life. And then as a midlife woman, discovering really that place just didn't sustain or provide me with what I needed to be able to kind of live in balance with my nervous system as it is these days as a dual wired woman. And that is something that I talk about a lot, and will be over the coming weeks a lot more, just around how we can create the environment that actually helps us to be balanced, to ground us. And in this week's post, I'm really talking about, the issue that we can have in terms of feeling really kind of still bogged down by everything, even though we are logically ready to move on. And so I'm sort of looking at and discussing how we can actually release and let go of some of that stuff that's in the background that's actually holding us in place and be able to actually move forward. So that's kind of what this week's blog post is all about. I'm normally out walking and talking. It's a ghastly day out there for us here. It's winter in New Zealand. So I will don my raincoat shortly, but I thought I'd do a nice inside one today for my followers here on YouTube. And just touch base and let you know that the next blog post is out. It's called When Your Nervous System Won't Let Go, and well worth having a look at. So if you're a dual wired woman who is both highly sensitive and high sensation seeking, that's what I'm all about, and looking at ways in which we can balance our nervous systems and get the best out of those traits. So have an awesome day, and jump on over at the link below to this week's blog post.